Gail Jones. Gail Jones has long record of public service in education, nonprofit organizations, and law enforcement. She earned a bachelor's degree in sociology from NSU and a master's in student personnel services. Jones worked 15 years at NSU, initially as an admissions counselor and recruiter, and served as counselor with the first Louisiana Scholars College class. She moved into the position as Director of TRIO, Student Support Services, and Retention Coordinator, Freshman Connection, and New Student Programs. In 1998, Jones became Chief Personnel Officer of the Boys and Girls Club of Natchitoches, obtaining more than $1 million in funding from local, state, and regional agencies and foundations to establish and enhance programming for local youth and families. In 2000, she was named J. Richard Ullman Rookie of the Year for Professional Excellence by the Boys and Girls Club of America at the Regional Conference. She served on local, state, and regional boards and committees. In 2005, Jones accepted a position with the Natchitoches Parish Sheriff's Office as grant writer and community outreach coordinator. That evolved into the establishment of a community services division, and Jones served as division chief. Over 8 years with the division, it was successful in targeting the needs of youth and families through programs that help the people of Natchitoches Parish. Jones is a member of the NSU Alumni Association, board member emeritus, and has served on the Chamber of Commerce Education Committee, chaired the Children and Youth Planning Board, organizing member vice regent for Daughters of the American Revolution, member of the St. Augustine Historical Society, and vice president of the Association for Preservation of Historic Natchitoches. She is married to Emery Jones, has a daughter, Christy, and resides in Isle Breville on the family farm.
I was married and fell in love with a farmer, and we met here at Northwestern at a Greek show. I was born and raised in Chicago, so when I came back, I moved here from Natchitoches, I had 2 classes to take to finish my degree, and I met Emery, and it was different. There's all these young students, but I took 1 class, and I met Diane Snowden, and made 1 friend who was non-traditional with kids and a husband. We came to class, and for the most part, we went to the library or studied and went home and took care of our families. I came with Dr. Aloss from Louisiana School. My first position was a recruiter and admissions officer, and did that for 3 or 4 years. And when we created Scholars College, I went over as a counselor and did that for about a year. And went into scholarships officer. I loved it, loved meeting the people, but the most enjoyable part about that job was that we went all through the state of Louisiana, meeting every single principal or counselor at the high schools. And we strategized where we were going. There were 3 of us, Georgia Beasley, Marilyn Haley, and myself. And we had a directive to go in every high school and you meet 1 Northwestern graduate. And that's what we did. And it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun also. And meeting people who came from Northwestern, who loved their journey here and who was glad to refer us to students who may want to take that same journey. My family, for years, knew all about Freshman Connection, New Student Programs, the whole 9 yards, because I couldn't go on vacation because my life rotated around it. And now they're like, no, Mom, we know you really enjoyed that, and there's a lot of students and friends that you've made over the years that you'll have for a lifetime. Like, yeah, that's what it's all about. Be a sponge for those professionals around you, because again, you never know what life has in store and what's going to come up, and you have to switch gears. But learn as much as you can being here on the college campus. And volunteer. Community service is a wonderful, community service, you don't get paid for it, but you really do get paid for it. And those experiences, you never know when you're going to have to go back and capitalize on them. And they'll take you a long place in life. I love my life here, and I don't feel like I ever left Northwestern. I felt like Northwestern prepared me, not just education-wise, but the skills and the knowledge and the resource to support me, and no matter what I went out there and did. So I had a lot of support, and still I feel like Northwestern supports everything that I do. I'm very humbled at the recognition, even though I don't need it. It's been a long time that I've been here, and all the notes and the letters and the cards that I've received from individuals that I work with and students, and congratulations, is just inspiring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gail Jones to Northwestern State University's Long Purple Line.